Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. Open man. There's Darnell Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They go play action. Now Mahomes. The 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Boston, the man in motion left. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
They'll try and run. Dillon. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And that ball is caught by Washington. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now Lamar changing the look.
No, we changed it.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Running on first down, Eckler. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. The Ravens had 10-5 to start play. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You look at this Steeler defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
We changed it. Go ahead.
On third down, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd and 1 now from the 21. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. In motion left goes a tight end. They run again on first down. Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
This is 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And he'll be out right at the 35. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
They run again with Dillon. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Well, these two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Washington's got it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Up the middle with Eckler. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I will continue to go in that direction.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Go. Go ahead.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Go. You.
From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
13. Yeah. Sit up.
On 2nd down, Jackson being chased out left. to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. And Jackson throwing once more. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about, to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your #1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front, because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
In motion, right goes Smith-Schuster. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
In motion left goes Boyd. Mahomes going to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now Jackson on first down. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now Jackson on second down. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They're all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 61 yards. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Again, it's Cook. Shrugs the tackle. There he goes, right side. And again, the footwork. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Calvin Austin, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to add on to that lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2.
Hey, 43, 43. Easy. Yellow. Hey, yellow. Go.
Mahomes will throw for it. Here's a diving catch right side. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Hey. Yo.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw is Jackson. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Forward. Hey, come on. Return it.
Jackson. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's only able to get it to right around the 3. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. 4th down, here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Ravens first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away.
And now off to the races down the right side. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Dillon. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Dillon again. And he's into the end end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A.J. Dillon with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
Ravens 16. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Wanna quit? Hey, middle.
On second down, here's Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The Ravens on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
7 yards. That's good.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
13. Yo. Hey.
Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's good.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
1st and 10.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Tucker with the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey. Report.
Now Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Jackson here is going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the fourth as the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. This is 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Mahomes will throw. That's going to be caught. It's Austin. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here's 1st down. They'll try the right side with Eckler.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll go down at the 28.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half off a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
One final try for Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Ravens, they improved to 11-5 now with 1 week remaining.